I'm Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers. Welcome to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. In 2006, I was where all of you were, playing for Simi Valley, California, and leading off. Some of the best memories I have playing baseball are where you guys are today. I have a lot of great friends and was actually fortunate enough to play with somebody from the Puerto Rico team the year we were there in the big leagues, Alex Claudio. So you never know who you're going to play with down the road. It could be you guys one day, but enjoy the game, best of luck, and have a bunch of fun.
Welcome to historic Lou Hayes Pony Field for the 2023 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. It is time to meet the players and coaches. Here's Bob Gregg.
Covina, California will be the visiting team. Let's meet their starting lineup. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 27, Joaquin Ortiz. Batting second and playing center field, number 1, Roman Spencer. Batting third and pitching, number 8, Omar Areche. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 13, Aiden Veith. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 3, Ezekiel Martinez. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 42, Fabian Merez. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 28, Nathan Ariano. Batting eighth and catching, number 10, Aiden Ayala. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 66, Isaac Flores. Number 6, Levi Ruiz. Number 9, Matthew Tejada. Number 11, Moses Gogwe. Number 12, AJ Chavez. Number 50, Christian Lopez. Manager, Jesse Chavez. Coach, Richard Jacob. Coach, Matthew Gogwe. Covina, California. And now for the North Zone champions from Bay County, Michigan. Leading off and playing center field, number 4, Jose Castilla. Batting second, the shortstop, number 13, Aiden Rivette. Batting third and catching, number 1, LJ Hartman. Batting fourth, third baseman, number 19, Andrew Schufelt. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 9, Nolan Kohaney. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 27, Paulino Perez. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 2, Charlie Mays. Batting eighth and pitching, number 30, Nick Charbonneau. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 7, Grant Reeder. Number 3, Cooper Jones. Number 8, Seth Shrabinski. Number 10, Wyatt Jeske. Number 14, Brennan Pease. Number 31, Mason Zetkovic. Number 33, Hugh Ruff. Manager, Craig Rivette. Coach, Marcus Miller. Coach, Josh Bauer. North Zone champion, Bay County, Michigan. Umpiring at home plate, Chris Stevens. At first base, Joe Palazzo. At second base, Mikkel Davis. And at third base, Francisco Javier Sanchez. Decisions Committee, Lenny Lynch, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor.
At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the Pony Prayer and the national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your caps. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. that while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Game 7 of this year's Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series 2023. Covina, California and Bay County, Michigan to duel in our first elimination game of the tournament. We start with 10. We'll narrow it down to 2 by the time we get to Wednesday night's championship. And so these teams exchanging handshakes is Lou Hayes Pony Field, 54 feet from the mound to home plate. 80 feet between the bases, 250 down the lines, 305 to center field. And today's weather, 83 degrees, brought to you by Hotel Planner. Wind 7 miles per hour. Partly cloudy today, a gorgeous Sunday afternoon turning toward evening here in Washington, Pennsylvania. We had one game that was rain suspended last night that we finished up earlier today. Itagawa, Japan, with a 6-4 comeback win against Palmview, Texas. As Bay County takes the field, Nick Charbonneau, the starting pitcher, working with battery mate L.J. Hartman. As Charbonneau getting his warm-ups in, the lineup for Covina, California: Ortiz, Spencer, Areche, Beith, Martinez, Merez, Ariano, Ayala, and Flores, the starting 9 in the batting order for Covina. Defensive alignment for Bay County: Charbonneau and Hartman, as we told you, the battery. Along the infield, Reeder, Kohaney, Rivette, and Schufelt. And from left to right in the outfield, Perez, Castillo, and Mays. I'm Randy Gore, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Lanny Fratteri.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. I couldn't help but smile as you were going over the dimensions, and you mentioned 54 feet from the mound to home plate. I think I knew how to figure out earned run average, and had the dimension 60 feet 6 inches in my mind before I even knew my name. That's how indoctrinated with baseball I got at a very young age. And have I been blessed to be a part of this wonderful game. And we are watching it be showcased in the hands of 13 and 14-year-olds. So one of these teams will be eliminated. At the end of this day, we will be down to 8 teams for Covina. And Randy gave you the starting lineup as a additional reminder of for you after Bob Gregg went down the starting lineups at the outset of our broadcast. There are 3 left-handed batters on the Covina roster and 2 in the starting lineup, including the leadoff hitter Joaquin Ortiz.
Leading off the Covina, California first inning will be the shortstop.
For Covina,
27,
Jesse
Ortiz.
Chavez, the manager, coaches third. And Charbonneau on the mound, and we're underway. Some more baseball for you. Starting time 4:50. Ortiz 0 for 3 in the loss to Youngstown on Friday. Strike call on the outside corner, 1-1. For those of you that are from Pittsburgh, let me tell you, and please don't hold it against him, here's the 1-1 pitch, called strike 1 and 2. Chris Stevens is a Yankee fan. His crew, this umpiring crew, 3 of the 4 are from the Virginia Beach area. And Charbonneau, the 1-2 pitch, swinging a foul ball that pops off the glove of catcher Hartman. Well, he only had 2 home runs in the first 5 games of the Pony League World Series, and then Monterey hit 3, 2 by Saucedo. Next pitch, a ball, and the count is 2-2. There were 16 home runs hit all of last year in the Pony League World Series. And there were only 3 home runs hit in all of 2021. Fly ball into right field, and right fielder Mays makes the catch, first out of the game. By the way, 2021 was a year where there were only 8 teams and no teams from outside the United States. Roman Spencer, right-handed batter. In the game on Friday, the Covina lost to Youngstown. The Covina hitters in spots 2, 3, and 4 were 7 for 12 with 5 RBIs. And nevertheless, Covina lost the game 8-6. And the Charbonneau 1 strike pitch is fouled back, strike 2. One of the supermen in that game for Youngstown on Friday, Jaden Amos, went 4 2/3 innings, struck out 12, was 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. 0-2 pitch. Pitch that was up, fly ball into right center field. And right fielder Mays has taken care of the first 2 outs of the ball game. As routine as it can be when you're considering that you've got 2 outfielders converging, and 13 and 14-year-olds, 2 down. And now Omar Areche hit by a pitch. Areche 3 hits in the loss on Friday. And then batting fourth, Aiden Veith.
Third baseman, number 13, Aiden Veith.
Veith was 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs Friday night. Whereas uniform number 13, 1 on 2 outs, top of the first. Charbonneau delivers, runner going. A pitch, a ball, throw to second base. Out at second. Second baseman Kohaney makes the tag. It is a caught stealing that brings to an end the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits. Hit batsman, caught stealing. Covina nothing. And Bay County coming to bat.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Oh, we're getting ready now for the bottom of the first inning. Bay County trotting out Castilla, Rivette, Hartman, Schufeld, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Kohane, Perez, May, Charbonneau, and Reeder against the right-hander Oreche. And he'll be backed up by these Californian friends. Montez, Spencer, and Ariano left to right. Veith, Ortiz, Martinez, Flores third to first. Ayala catching. You know, friends, there are a lot of reasons why doing the Pony League World Series is so much fun for us. Including the fact that because there are a good number of games, there's strike one on Castillo, it means we spend a lot of time together and get to know one another, talking about those of us who announce together and the crew and the other executives and volunteers pitch outside ball one. By the way, for Castillo, known affectionately as Coco, ground ball to the right side of the second baseman Martinez, quickly to throw to first base and one away. But the point I wanted to make is that there's a guy that is stationed regularly every day at first base, got this little sun covering over it. I'm talking about Chewy, our first base camera person, ladies and gentlemen. Chewy, he's one of the most friendly guys you ever want to meet. He knows just about everybody, but he's been around so long. And that's his mansion right there. That's where he lives, and that's his mansion, and does such a fabulous job, particularly getting those good close-up shots on the right-handed batters. And the pitch to Aiden Rivette, ball one. Generations of Rivettes have come to Western Pennsylvania. Here's the one-ball pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman Martinez, and the Martinez-Flores combination taking care of the first two outs of the bottom of the first, while right fielder Mays took care of the first two outs of the top of the first. And now L.J. Hartman, who hit an historic home run on Friday night. He homered in the first inning of the first game, and it was the 1,400th home run in the history of the Pony League World Series. And the pitch to Hartman, ball one. Yep, here's for those of you that have the video, foul ball. Yeah, very quickly. .400 home run, 1,400. One pitch inside. What I mean to say is it was number 1,400. That's what I mean to say. Nobody out, two down. No score, bottom of the first inning. Bay County and Covina. And a called strike 2 and 2. Californians and Michiganders matched up. 2-2 pitch is outside. Bay County lost to Palmview 9-1 on Friday. Bay County was held to 6 hits in the game. 3-2 pitch. And the pop-up on the left side of the infield. Shortstop Ortiz takes charge. Bay County down in order. At the end of one, Bay County nothing, Covina nothing.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night. Where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
At Penn West University, we're here for it. Here for the hard workers, the life changers. Here in California, in Clarion, and in Edinburgh, and with our global online programs. At Penn West University, we're here for you. Learn more at pennwest.edu/learn.
A place to share the things that matter most. At Trex, we see it too.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company. And ready for the top of the second inning. Hayden Veith was in the batter's box when Areche was caught stealing in the first inning. And a called strike.
Third baseman, number 13, Hayden Veith.
We have the Veterans Appreciation First Responders festivities coming up a bit later. Oh, one pitch, ground ball, one hopper to third baseman Schufeld. High throw to first, but Reeder pulls off the grab of the ball and the footwork at first for the first out. Chris Stevens, who's the home plate umpire, former retired Air Force Master Sergeant, and Chris's son Blake, a graduate of West Point, is stationed down at Fort Johnson. Ezekiel Martinez. And pitch outside, ball one. Those of you that have been able to see the video of our games and saw the Covina game the other day and this Covina game today, you've noticed that a couple of the Covina players have hooded sweatshirts under their baseball jerseys. Ball two. I guess it must be colder in western Pennsylvania than it is in California. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Or maybe it's a case that they're just big fans of Bill Belichick.
Could be. I think it's a growing trend. You see short sleeve shirts with hoodies nowadays in the summertime.
Strike called 3-1. Is that what it is, a hoodie?
Well, that's what I call it.
Okay, because it's not really a sweatshirt because there's no sleeves under. And the 3-1 pitch. Fly ball to left field. And going to the line is Perez to make the catch quickly. 2 outs in the second inning. And that'll bring up Fabian Marez. You don't remember Fabian, the singer, do you?
I've heard him on WJPA.
Oh, I would hope so. I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. I mean, talking about Fabian, talking about the Bobby Rydell times and Elvis. And Marez takes a pitch, high, ball one. Nobody on, 2 down, no score, second inning. And breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Covina and Bay County. And the next pitch low and outside. And the loser is eliminated. The winner of this game to play Palmview, Texas at 10 a.m. tomorrow. 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2-2. Now the 2-2 delivery. And it is a bit high. 3-2. It looked like Charbonneau wanted the call the way he reacted after unloading the pitch and waiting for the call of the umpire. 3-2 pitch. And foul ball back. Palmview, Texas beat Bay County Friday, but lost to Japan. And the next pitch, a ball. So it's a 2-out walk to Mares. No score in the second inning, and it brings up Nathan Ariano. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher, Charbonneau. Pitch high and inside, ball one. Third base coach, manager Jesse Chavez. Union sheet metal worker. Fly ball center field. And caught at the edge of the warning track by Castilla. No runs, no hits, a walk, and one left on base. Middle of the second, Covina nothing, Bay County, Michigan nothing.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
The Washington Auto Mall difference gives you 6 more reasons to buy from us. 6 months of paintless net repair, lost key coverage, interior exterior protection, and tire coverage at no charge on all qualified vehicles. We finally have some new vehicles available, and we have a great selection of used vehicles ready to go. Or we'll buy your vehicle. South Hills Toyota, Washington Honda, and Washington Hyundai. It's all at the mall.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
While some of you were still finishing up your donuts, we got underway with the game a little bit after noon. And so a game that was suspended last night and completed today, with Palm Butte, Texas letting one get away, and then the lopsided win for Monterrey, Mexico. And on the first pitch of the bottom of the second, Schufeld grounds out. Boy, it was really a bad development, and clearly one that slipped away for Palm Butte, Texas. Had the 4-2 lead going into the 7th inning, and then Edogawa, Japan, scored 4 runs in the 7th to win it. Second pitch of the inning, driven to left center field, dropping at the base of the wall. Kohaney into second base with a stand-up double. 2 pitches, one leading to a ground out, the other providing a double. And Bay County, Michigan has the game's first hit, a 1-out double here in the bottom of the second inning. Now Paulino Perez, left fielder. Right-handed batter. And the pitch from Areche, a called strike. Shortstop Ortiz dogging the runner at second base. Ball popped back. Not quite getting to our high home camera person, Logan Lepiscopo. And the count is 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Fly ball straightaway center. Spencer makes the catch, 2 down. Kohaney holds at second. By the way, with Palm Butte letting the game slip through its hands today, Palm Butte had it won. Wouldn't have had to come back till 4:30 tomorrow, but because Palm Butte, Texas lost, it has to play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now Charlie Mays. And the pitch to him high and inside, ball one. Mays, the right-handed batter. And from Essexville. Throw to second, or throwing in the vicinity of second base. As a matter of fact, shortstop Ortiz took that throw about 10 feet away from second base. 1-ball pitch and a foul ball, 1 strike. Charlie Mays, a 9th grader at Garber High School this fall. Batting with the runner at second base and 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left. Mares doesn't have to move all that far to make the catch. Out number 3, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. At the end of 2, Bay County nothing, Covina nothing.
Owned and operated by the Perlman family since 1914, King's Jewelry invites you to become part of the family.
We want you to come in, we want you to smile, and we want you to leave smiling.
We are definitely a very family-oriented business. Love is a very big part of it. We've been celebrating love for over 100 years.
Visit King's Jewelry today to celebrate the love in your life.
What are you doing? It's 10 a.m. We have work to do.
Oh, come on, man. Be cool. You told me to get the app. I only got enough apps for the entire office. Fondue, guacamole, and I just can't resist pigs in the blanket.
Washington Financial Bank's app makes banking simple. Deposit, transfer, and even pay your bills right from your smartphone or device. Download the app and bank with Frank.
So here at the Pony League World Series, the festivity started with Bay County on the first game of the tournament, lost to Palmview, and so now these two teams are matched up in the losers bracket. Palmview by winning, then lost to Japan, and Bay County and Covina losing their first games. So one of these teams will be eliminated after this contest. No score after 2. Here's Randy Gore.
Thanks, Lanny. Aiden Ayala will lead off for Covina, California against Nick Charbonneau. Ayala takes outside for a ball. He was 0 for 2 with a walk and a couple of strikeouts in that loss on Friday night against Youngstown, Ohio, an 8-6 defeat. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. And so this elimination game pitting Covina, California against Bay County, Michigan. Bay County losing 9-1 to Palmview, Texas on Friday. Was a relatively close game until Palmview broke it open with a 6-run 6th inning. Count now 2-1 here on Ayala. Right-handed hitter Ayala on the 2-1. Fly ball well struck left center field. Paulino Perez and Jose Castillo. The ball splits them and up against the fence. It's a leadoff stand-up double for Aiden Ayala. Ayala jumps this pitch and drives it well to the gap. And center fielder Castilla able to play quickly off the fencing, but unable to prevent Ayala from the leadoff double. So that'll bring up Isaac Flores, left-handed hitter, and he's donning that hoodie that Lanny Fratteri is talking about, fashioned by an earlier batter. Offering a strike. You see a lot of that nowadays, or at least I've observed it, that fashion style. The Pittsburgh Pirates coaching staff doing that. You see Derek Shelton a lot of times with the short sleeves with the hoodie. 0-1. Roller on the left side of the infield in the hole. Backhanded stop on the dive by Aiden Rivette. That'll save a run for the time being. is having to stop at third as Ayala, but it is an infield single for Isaac Flores, and Covina, California in business to the top of the third. Great effort by Rivette to get to that ball. If that sneaks into left field, there's a chance Ayala could be waived. Runners at the corners, nobody out for Joaquin Ortiz. He's 0 for 1, flew out to right of the first inning. Nick Charbonneau with a clean first 2 frames, but running into some trouble in the third. Pitch a strike on the outer edge to Ortiz. Ortiz will be an 8th grader at Sacred Heart. And we have a balk on Charbonneau that will result to the game's first run. Aiden Ayala scores on the balk, and Flores to second. And Covina, California with a 1-0 lead. So the balk brings home Ayala, which the Covina dugout celebrates. Now a runner in scoring position, still nobody out of this top of the third. Offering is out of the zone to Ortiz. Evens things up at 1-1. 1-1 in the dirt, gets away from catcher Hartman, and off to third on the wild pitch goes Flores. Covina, California appearing in the Pony League World Series for the first time since winning the title in 2017. Beat Seoul, Korea that year 3-1. Leading this one 1-0 in the third. Pitch a strike on the inside corner to Ortiz. A 1-2 count on him. West Covina, or Covina, also appeared in 1999, beating Chinese Taipei 9-1. For the Pony League World Series title. 1-2 up and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The state of California with 22 Pony League World Series championships, the 22 titles the most by any nation or state in the history of this fine event. Payoff pitch to Ortiz with a runner at third and nobody out. Charbonneau deals, hits the batter, and a hit by pitch puts Ortiz aboard. Roman Spencer will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. And we've got a visit with home plate umpire Chris Stevens. Just for a moment, and then on the way out.
How you feel? Okay. No, he said he moved out of the way. It was probably pretty close. All right, listen. What do we got? First and third again? All right. We'll go cut again. We'll go cut play. This is probably try and pitch out of it. All right, Shuey, be ready. After this, we're going to come to you, okay? All right, we'll move some people around. Can you play third? All right, so we'll have to move some people around, or we can put Paulino at third and move you to left, too. Okay, you want to play outfield? Okay, all right. Okay, listen, let's pitch out of it. Let's get out of this, all right? Let's go. Keep your heads up. Keep your heads up. Let's go.
Well, that is manager Craig Rivette, who said he was on the way out, checked with Chris Stevens, the home plate umpire, first, and saying that he got out of the way, talking about the batter Joaquin Ortiz. Third baseman Andrew Schufelt called him Shuey, not Chewy, our great cameraman at the first base side. It's Shuey over there at third for Bay County. Here's a ground ball with the runner on the move through the left side of the infield, past the area vacated by shortstop Rivette. Runner from third scores, Isaac Flores. It's 2-0. Covina on the RBI single by Roman Spencer, and runners at the quarters. Now they sent the runner to second. That pulled Rivette moving towards second base to try and cover a potential throw, and the ball hit right into that vacated area on the hit and run to give Bay County, or give Covina rather, the 2-0 lead. And Spencer with the RBI base hit. So runners at the corners for Omar Areche. Areche was hit by a pitch back in the first inning, but we are going to have a pitching change before he will step in, as Andrew Schufelt will move from third to the pitcher's mound, and we'll get the rest from there. But Schufelt, the obvious change is Nick Charbonneau running into some problems in this third inning. Gave up a leadoff double to Aiden Ayala. Then Isaac Flores followed with an infield single to put runners at the corners. A balk brought home Ayala, moving Flores to second. A wild pitch advanced Flores to third. Joaquin Ortiz reached on a hit by pitch, and with runners at the corners moments ago, Roman Spencer with an RBI single. So the 2-0 lead. Charbonneau goes to first base.
Perez going to third, huh, Randy? And Reeder going to left with Charbonneau at first, right?
Yes. That completes the changes. So again, Reeder in left, Perez at third, Charbonneau to first, and Schufelt from third to the mound. Runner from first again breaks, but a throw cut off by the second baseman, Kohaney, as he anticipated the runner from third taking off for home, which he may have been doing if not for the defensive alignment. So that keeps Ortiz at third, but it is a stolen base for Spencer, 2 in scoring position. And Areche hits a high fly ball to left, ranging back to the warning track. Reeder makes the catch. Runners will tag. Throw goes into third on the relay. Safe there is Roman Spencer. Ortiz crosses the pay station on the sacrifice fly by Areche, and it's now 3-0 Covina. That ball hit plenty deep enough to add on to the lead. And with 1 out of the inning, here's Aiden Veith. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Wants time and is granted time. Veith pitch well wide of home plate. Runner from third will score on a wild pitch as Roman Spencer slides home safely. 4-0 Covina, California. Schufelt uncorking the wild pitch. And hustling home, Roman Spencer. Bases are now empty, but a 4-run lead for California. Aiden Veith on the 1-0. Curveball is strike. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2 to Veith. Now the West Zone champion has surprisingly struggled the last 2 seasons, just going 1-4 in that span. San Jose, California, the champs the last 2 years. But Covina with a 4-0 lead and looking for more. A lace double to left center field off the bat of Aiden Veith, who slides in there safely. Throw into second base. Tag applied by Kohaney, but Aiden Veith keeps the hit parade going in this third inning. Still only 1 out. Ezekiel Martinez up next. Is thinking 2 all the way. Aiden Veith, once he split the gap. Ezekiel Martinez 0 for 1, flew out to left in the second inning. And this year, Covina winning the West Zone Championship in this elimination game, leading 4-0 against Bay County, Michigan. Fastball away from Schufelt for a ball. Covina outscoring its opponents in the West Zone tournament 48-5. 1-0. Well, flare toward shallow center. That'll bloop in for a base hit. Veith rounding third. He'll score 5-0 Covina. Ezekiel Martinez produces an RBI single. Just able to push that one towards shallow center, had enough of it to bring home yet another, and manager Rivette on his way out to the mound. Schufelt came in, got the sac fly off the bat of Areche.
They're just hitting it right. Hey, Shuey back to third. Paulino back to left. Reader! Short. Yeah. Second base.
Well, Rivette will make his move, but Thursday night Fan Fest at Dick's Sporting Goods here in Washington, PA, and a great event, an opportunity for the players and fans to acclimate themselves with Washington County and this year's Pony League World Series group. The Pirate Parrot on hand as well. And Schufelt being consoled by his teammates right now on the infield is he entered the game, got the initial sac fly, RBI off the bat of Areche for the inning's first out, but that's the only out he recorded. Aiden Veith followed with a double. Ezekiel Martinez an RBI single, and some changes now for Bay County, Michigan. Schufelt back to third base. Paulino Perez back out to left.
Where your coaches on the field, just give them a thumbs up behind your back.
Yes,
right?
sir. Let's Kohaney to short.
These changes for Covina.
And Reader to second base, right?
And Aiden Rivette to pitch.
Andrew Schufelt. Now playing left field, Paulina Perez. Now playing shortstop, Nolan Kahaney. Now playing second base, Grant Reader.
Charbonneau remaining at first base, so that completes your changes. And Fabian Mares, who walked in the second inning, takes low and away from Rivette for ball one. Rivette brings a strike now, 1-1. 5-0 top of the third. Covina, California on top, a 5-run frame and counting to this point. 8th batter of the inning, Mares watches ball 2. Aiden Rivette participating in his 3rd straight Pony League World Series. He's the son of Craig Rivette, the manager. 2-1, little dribbler that will roll foul on the third base side. Carefully watching that one, Rivette lets it go, and wisely so, as that'll even up the count at 2-2. Would have been very difficult to collect it out on that ground ball, as it just slowly trickled up the third base line and just crossed into foul territory there, and Rivette quickly playing it to make sure it stays in foul ground. Martinez at first. Mares at the plate, 5-0 Covina, top of the third, 2-2. Curveball off the plate. Aiden Rivette, 3 of his cousins have also played at the Pony League World Series. Trey Logan and Marcus Miller. Stepbrother Joey Smith also played here, and Aiden Rivette gets a strikeout of Fabian Mares, so 2 outs. Trying to slow the bleeding here, stop the bleeding in this third. Bay County, Michigan, Nathan Ariano. 0 for 1 with a fly ball out to center field. Fouls one straight back here. Now Covina opening up the floodgates in this third inning with a 5-run frame. 2 outs, runner at first. 9th batter of the inning, Ariano. Ground ball through the left side, base hit. So Covina will bat around in the third. And back to the guy that started us off with a leadoff double. It was Aiden Ayala. He'll bat again.
Number 10, Aiden Ayala.
Ayala trying to keep the inning going as well, low and away. At the time, Ayala scored on a balk for the game's first run, but Covina has not settled for just that. Up and into Ayala. Now, Monterrey, Mexico brought out the big bats in the previous game, a 16-1 win against Manchester, New Hampshire. Strike to Ayala. Ariano at first, Martinez at second. 5-0 Covina, 2-1, foul ball. And the 2-2. Fly ball, left center. Castillo ranges back, then a few steps to his right, makes the catch for the inning's final out. But Covina puts up a 5 spot in the top of the third. We head to the home half of the third inning. Your score, Covina, California 5, Bay County, Michigan 0.
225 years in the making. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, presented by EQT, August 12th through 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds. Listen to live music with bands like Russell Dickerson, Six Gun Sally, Marcus Tyler Band, and more. Get down and dirty with motocross, drag racing, and 2 demolition derbies, plus high school bands and the school bus demolition derby. Daily admission is $10 and parking is free. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through 19th. Find out more at washingtonfair.org.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
People see Alex play and they know that she's different. It makes me want to be a better soccer player on the field.
It was just this mindset that I had from a young age that I'm going to compete in everything I work at and I want to win.
When all the eyes are on her, that's when she performs the best.
It's great to have body armor with me through my workout for the World Cup as I'm preparing to be on the biggest stage. We're just so much more powerful and strong as a team than as an individual.
Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series Saturday. A rather significant event. The Champions Game on Saturday. You know, President Kennedy once said that a good conscience is our sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds. And the Pony League baseball operation, everybody involved in pony baseball wanting to open up the door and open up this field to the Champion League performers who are here along with all of the players from the 10 teams. Randy?
Well, so far, one of those 10 teams, Covina, California, 5-0 lead in this one against Bay County, Michigan in an elimination game. Nick Charbonneau watches strike one. Bay County, Michigan falling to Palmview, Texas on Friday night, 9-1. Putting them in this elimination game. 1-1 the count to Charbonneau. Omar Areche wastes little time in between pitches, and he has proven to be a strike thrower thus far. Pitch count at just 23 as the right-hander brings a fastball away. 2 balls and 1 strike on the right-handed hitting Charbonneau. Charbonneau 1 for 2 on Friday night, takes a strike. Able to hit his mark, Areche, and deals the 2-2, swing and a miss. That one squeezed by the catcher, Aiden Ayala, as he showed the ball to the home plate umpire, Chris Stevens. That one was not in the dirt. He was able to corral that successfully. Nicely done. And that gets the K of Charbonneau. First strikeout for Areche. Here's the number 9 hitter in the order, Grant Reeder. Pitch up and in with the fastball, some chin music. Reeder 0 for 1 on Friday. 5-0 Covina, California. Getting a note here from Bob Gregg. Monday, tomorrow's action will begin at 9 a.m. tomorrow here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. I would assume that is a weather-related change in terms of getting us started a little early, ahead of the weather as best we can. Pitch a strike, 2-1 to Reeder. Next one from Areche, up and in.
So that'll be the Palmview game against the winner of this game, right?
Correct. Swing and a miss. So winner of this one will face Palmview, Texas at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I don't want to make it any earlier than it is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Reeder down on strikes, back-to-back Ks. So 2 away here in this bottom of the third.
Two different techniques for the strikeout. Charbonneau went down chasing a pitch down and away, and Reeder went down chasing a fastball up and off, not off the plate, but on the outside corner.
Jose Castilla 0 for 1. Strike delivered. Castilla bounced out to second base in the first inning. Ezekiel Martinez was very busy in the early going, handled 3 of the first 4 putouts, assisting on 3 of the first 4 putouts. Foul ball dribbled to the left of home plate. Quickly 0-2 on Castilla. 5-0 Covina, California on top of Bay County, Michigan. 0-2 from Areche, fouled off. Bay County, Michigan appearing in the Pony League World Series for the 11th straight year, 13th time in the last 14 tries. The 2-strike pitch called strike 3, and Omar Areche strikes out the side in the bottom of the third inning. Your score after 3, it's Covina, California 5, Bay County, Michigan 0.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
I run a biotech design company, and my Cricket hotspot allows me to stay connected to my team and my clients as I travel.
Now that's 5G with a view. Smile, you're on Cricket.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. From cutting-edge development therapies and daily medical supervision to quality early education for children of all abilities, we cater to each family's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Hike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
And welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Isaac Flores leading off the top of the 4th for Covina, California, and the Californians leading Bay County, Michigan 5-0. Aiden Rivette working in relief. Strike 1 and strike 2 quickly on Flores. Flores singled and scored in the 3rd inning. 0-2, and a slow roller on the left side. Shortstop Kohaney charging on it. Throw to first baseman Charbonneau to retire Flores 6-3. Quickly one away in the fourth as Aiden Rivette trying to slow the run scoring here from Covina. Put up a 5-run third.
Number 27, Joaquin Ortiz.
Including RBIs from Roman Spencer and Omar Areche, as well as Ezekiel Martinez. A balk and a wild pitch, a part of the run scoring in that third as well for Covina. Ball one to Joaquin Ortiz. He is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and scored in that 5-run third. He pounds one fair up the first base line and will roll into right field. A 1-out single for Joaquin Ortiz.
Well, give Charlie Mays a lot of credit. The right fielder quickly getting to the line and preventing Ortiz from turning this into a double. Ortiz, of course, running down the line, could see that Mays had gotten to the line quickly.
Roman Spencer RBI single, a stolen base and a run scored in the third. He's 1 for 2 overall. Takes a strike from Rivette. Runner at first with 1 out from the stretch. Rivette deals, induces a foul ball out of play. Now, last time here at the Pony League World Series, Covina beating Washington County 10-0, then Bay County 9-5. Followed up with another win against Bay County 14-1 before defeating Seoul Korea in the championship 3-1.
And that was a 13th consecutive win, the winning streak ending at the hands of Youngstown the other day.
0-2. And a soft liner to short, handled by Kohady. So that line out, the inning's second out.
Number 8, Omar Areche.
Yeah, winning tradition for Covina, trying to get back to it here in this elimination game. Runner from first on the move. Ground ball through the left side in between Schufelt and Kohany, base hit. So Ortiz stops at second as he had the head start. Areche with a base knock. 2 outs, 2 on. A 5-run lead for Covina. Up next, Aiden Veith. Crowd from California chanting Covina, rooting on the team on the visitor side of the scoreboard with the 5-run advantage. Foul ball to the screen. Aiden Veith doubled and scored in the third. Some of those from the Golden States with umbrellas shading them from the sun today. 0-1 pitch up and in. We fear that umbrellas will be necessary for precipitation tomorrow. That's why we get off to the 9 a.m. starts in the game between Palmview, Texas, and the winner of this contest. Fly ball to right field. Charlie Mays will stay with it. Makes a running catch on the warning track, just shy of the 250 sign. A lot of real estate to cover, but Mays hauls it in, and that will end the top of the fourth. A couple of hits, no runs. 2 left stranded after 3.5. It's Covina, California 5, Bay County, Michigan 0.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities. And that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
The Washington Auto Mall difference gives you 6 more reasons to buy from us. 6 months of paintless dent repair, lost key coverage, interior exterior protection, and tire coverage at no charge on all qualified vehicles. We finally have some new vehicles available, and we have a great selection of used vehicles ready to go. Or we'll buy your vehicle. South Hills Toyota, Washington Honda, and Washington Hyundai. It's all at the mall.
Some changes for Covina, California before the bottom of the fourth. Starting pitcher Omar Areche will exit the mound but remain in the game. He'll head out to center field. And Roman Spencer will go from center to the mound. A great performance for Areche as he goes 3 scoreless against Bay County, Michigan. Yields only 1 hit and struck out the side in the 3rd inning.
And let us remind our friends, some folks that maybe are not all that familiar with some of the Pony rules. The fact you say, well, why take him out after 3 scoreless innings? But the ability to preserve pitch count and have him available for action later in the tournament.
And that a key portion of how managers use their pitchers throughout the tournament. Obviously, Areche very effective. He was at 35 pitches.
So that means he can't pitch tomorrow, but
right.
he's ready to go on Tuesday or Wednesday.
And with the way he pitched today, surely will be one of the reliable arms for Covina. So Roman Spencer starts off Aiden Rivette with a strike. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to second back in the 1st inning. 5-0 Covina, California leading Bay County, Michigan. 0-1 fastball strike. And Spencer following suit with what Areche had done, throwing strikes. And that's a big plus no matter what level of baseball. But here at the Pony League World Series, we've seen that to be true, avoiding walks. Swing and a miss. Rivette chasing a pitch way out of the zone there. Just tried to slap at it and get a piece, but came up empty. So Spencer comes up with the K against Rivette. Now it's L.J. Hartman. Popped out to short his first time. And Hartman, who homered on Friday night. 1-0, and he drives this one to deep left field, but hooking foul. Home run distance again for Hartman, but again a foul ball. The Hartman home run on Friday night gave Bay County a quick 1-0 lead against Palmview, Texas, but that was the first, last, and only run they scored in a 9-1 defeat. 1-1, waved at and missed, and 1-2. And Spencer unfazed, he gets right back to business. Just a long strike on that previous pitch. With 1 out, nobody on. 1-2, almost grazes Hartman. Well, on a warm day, you can't use snow to slide down a hill, but you can find some different things to make that happen. The folks here at Luhay's Pony Field having some fun. The youngsters on hand. Some sitting out on the lawn. Along the outfield, right center to the right field foul pole. 3-2 swing and a miss. Pitch was in the dirt. Ayala up with it and throws to first to complete the strikeout. 2-3. That's 5 consecutive Bay County batters that have gone down by way of the strike. Sends up Andrew Schufeltz. He bounced out to second in the second. Fastball away for ball 1. Andrew Schufeltz in last year's Pony League World Series went 3 for 8 with a couple of doubles. Here he bounces one weakly toward third, charging on it. Veith, throw to first in time. A 1-2-3 inning in relief for Roman Spencer. After 4, it's Covina, California 5, Bay County, Michigan nothing.
People who come to cricket stay with cricket. Like one of our favorite customers, Michelle.
I started my own app company, and with Cricket, I'm able to answer calls from my engineers and investors and know my signal's going to be great. If I had to describe Cricket in 2 words, they would be reliable and affordable.
5G Boss Mode activate. Smile, you're on Cricket.
A spectacular play. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Raise the Jolly Roger.
At Lou Hayes Pony Field, Covina, California, with a 5-0 lead over Bay County, Michigan. Ezekiel Martinez leads off the top of the 5th for Covina. A crooked number in the 3rd for Covina, a 5 spot, and that has those from the Golden State with the 5-0 lead. Swing and a miss for Martinez against Aiden Rivette. Strike 1 to start the 5th. Martinez, an RBI single, is a part of that big 3rd inning. Here he pops one up, foul ground. And a diving try by Rivette as he goes down hard, trying to be, he will be helped up by Charbonneau, well, at least temporarily so, but Rivette up on his own. So he went down hard there, diving for that foul ball in foul territory on the warning track. Kind of a face plant there, went down awkwardly. Fortunately, he's all right. Ball dropped on the farthest edge of the warning track near the fence on the first base side. And Rivette allowed a little bit of an opportunity to regroup as he returns to the mound. Well, Rivette's father, Craig Rivette, the manager of this team, pitch outside for a ball. His grandfather, Dan Rivette, was a longtime Bay County coach as well. 1-1 upstairs, or 1-2 upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden, a returnee in his 3rd year here at the Pony League World Series. 2-2 in the dirt, full count to Ezekiel Martinez. His father, Craig, played baseball at Lansing Community College as well as Saginaw Valley State. 3-2, foul to the screen in front of us. 5-0 Covina, California, with the advantage over Bay County, Michigan, top of the 5th inning. Payoff up and in for ball 4. Leadoff walk for Martinez. And Craig Rivette has been a part of all 11 recent trips, the 11 straight for Bay County in the recent run, is either the manager now or an assistant coach when his father, Dan Rivette, was the coach, or as the team's business manager. So in some way, shape, or form, he's been here. Fabian Mares takes ball 1. And Dan Rivette, of course, Aiden's grandfather, he sadly passed away on September 4th of 2019. His grandmother passed away 8 months later, and both were recognized in memoriam in 2021 here in Washington. 2-0 now on Mares. A great family, a lot of fun in meeting them along the way. 2-0 is low, 3 balls and no strikes. And Lanny, you talked about earlier, you know, the different managers, the different personalities that you meet along the way over the years here at the Pony League World Series. And certainly the Rivette family is included in that. 3-0 pitch up and in, ball 4, back-to-back walks now for Covina in the 5th. And here comes Craig Rivette. On his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move as far as pitchers.
Looks like Hartman is going to take off the gear. And Perez coming in from left field. So here we are. By the way,
we're gonna try and battle. We're going to try and come back. We can still score runs. We got to get out of this inning first. Okay, keep our heads up. All right, make sure we remember all this, though, one way or the other, okay? All right, we got to keep battling. All right, we just got to keep battling right till the end. Love every one of you guys, okay? But keep your heads up. Let's see what we can do here, all right? We'll do some damage and get from there, okay? Aiden's going to go to short. Nolan's going to go back to second. You go to left. Yep. Keep your head up. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Aiden, come here. Listen, I love you. I love you, buddy. Hey, keep your head up. I'm very proud of you, all right? Grandma and Papa are proud of you.
Well, you just heard the history about the family that we told you, and Craig Rivette there patting Aiden on the back said, Grandma and Pap would be proud of you. There's the big third inning that Covina, California put up 5 runs. The Bach that scored the first run. RBI single by Roman Spencer, bringing home another. Sacrifice fly to deep left by Omar Areche. Wild pitch, scoring Roman Spencer from third. Here's the wild pitch where Spencer slides in safely. And Ezekiel Martinez capping the run scoring in the third with an RBI single. And that is how Covina, California currently holds this 5-0 lead. Trying to add on here in the top of the 5th.
All right, let me give you the changes. Rivette, who had been pitching, now moved to shortstop.
You better be on your horse. You better be on your horse.
L.J. Hartman.
Kohaney moves to second base, back to second. Reeder goes back to left field. Perez is behind the plate, and Hartman's pitching.
Thank you, Lanny. So those changes for Bay County, Michigan. And you may have heard some voices there interjecting while Lanny was passing along the changes. Jesse Chavez talking with his base runners. He said that, hey, you better be on your horse, meaning be ready for a ball in play. And now a wild pitch, or a wild pitch you can be ready for. And on their horse indeed, Martinez to third, Mares to second. Also on that comment that made me chuckle is one of the players, I'm not sure which, he said, I don't have a horse. But, well, they were on their horse there. On to second and third. Nathan Ariano at the plate. Now ball 2 on the offering from L.J. Hartman. So Hartman, who had been catching, now pitching his battery mate Paulino Perez. Reeder back to left, Rivette at short, Kohaney at second as Lanny indicated, and on we go. Runners at second and third. High fly ball, right center field. Plenty deep enough to score another run. Ball caught by Castillo in deep right center field. Runners will tag and jog. Martinez scores, Mares to third. It's 6-0, Covina, California. Ariano gets the job done with that deep fly ball to right center.
Catcher number 10, Aiden Ayala.
Aiden Ayala, 1 for 2. Both of his at-bats in the 5-run third. Fastball outside, 1-0.
Speaking of horses, what is your horse's name?
Well, it's my wife's horse. I'll say she had the horse before
Just
she
what
met
is
me.
its name? That's all I want to know.
Dolce Piatto is its official name, but she goes by Pip. She calls her Pip. You're welcome. Well, I gave you more information that you needed, which I tend to be a long-winded individual. You can ask my wife. She knows.
Pip, huh?
Pip. I'll have to let her know Pip made the broadcast today. 2-0 up and in for ball 3.
Well, you got started with horses. I figured that's where you were going with all that.
Well, Bill Chapo, our great producer on the radio side, he asked how the horse was doing. Well, doing well. 3-0, called a strike. 3-1 now on Ayala.
But not running at the Meadows, huh?
No. She's a dressage horse.
Oh.
3-1, up and in, ball 4. Not a thoroughbred, but a dressage horse.
That means when people ride her, she has like those fancy red velvet coats on and those little cute hats on top of their heads.
Yes, well, she doesn't wear the red coat, a black coat, but I think that's maybe more fox hunting, perhaps. But yeah, she has the helmet and all of that. Olympic sports as well. It's not dressage. I remember the first time I said, "Is this dressage?" No, it's dressage. But nonetheless, runners at the corners now as Ayala lost by Hartman on the free pass. Isaac Flores, left-handed batter, will dig in. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And he rips one into right field for another base knock. 7-0. Covina, California is advancing to third is Ayala. And the runs keep on coming here for Covina, California. Now 7-0.
One of the realities, folks, is that when you have the lead, you can be extremely aggressive on the bases. When you're trailing by a lot of runs, you can't be. But here's another case where, because of the big lead, Covina's running, sets up the base hit, and also moves Ayala, who is on his way to second on the pitch, ends up at third.
And aggressive on the bases indeed. Runner from first takes off the throw, goes off the glove of Hartman, trickles towards second. Now the runner from third will break and score as he slides underneath. The throw home to Perez, and it's now 8-0.
Well, there it is again. If it's a close game, then Ayala probably doesn't try to come home on this throw because it's stopped by the shortstop behind second base. But with the big lead, why not? Why not try, force the opposition to come up with an above-average play, and there's an 8th run.
So ruled stolen base, of course, on Flores as he swipes second, then fielder's choice home, allowing Ayala to score. He scored after the ball kind of trickled through, ricocheted about. There's a soft liner by Ortiz to Rivette, who makes a leaping catch. And now 2 outs of the inning. Staying put at second is Flores.
Number 1, Roman Spencer.
Roman Spencer, 1 for 3, RBI single in the third. Pitch just outside. Maybe a bit high.
Fans not in the walkway into the dugouts, please. Thank you.
8-0 Covina, California in the top of the 5th. Strike 1 now to Roman Spencer as L.J. Hartman working in relief in this 5th inning. He is the 4th pitcher of the day for Bay County, Michigan. Good backhand stop by Perez. Well, that went in the dirt. Winner of this will face Palmview, Texas tomorrow at 9 a.m. Time change for that contest tomorrow, 9 a.m. Swing and a miss, Spencer 2-2. Everyone with their eyes on Roman Spencer right now. Takes the ball, full count. Runner at second, 2 outs, 8-0. Covina, California slaps at this one and bounces it to second, handled by Kohaney. Throw to first ends the inning. So Spencer retired on the 4-3 putout, but 3 more runs score for Covina, California, and doing so with just 1 hit in the frame, 3 walks and 1 left stranded. After 4.5, Covina, California 8, Bay County, Michigan 0.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
Covina, California with an 8-run lead. A 5-run third inning for Covina and a 3-run top of the 5th. And an 8-0 advantage as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bay County, Michigan trying to get something started. Only one hit. That was Nolan Kohaney who doubled in the second. He'll lead off the bottom of the 5th. And Kohaney drives one into right, but a diving catch by Ariano for the inning's first out. Ariano with a great read off the bat, a sinking liner, diving in head first, denying Nolan Kohaney. Paulino Perez 0 for 1. He flew out to center in the second inning. Roman Spencer continues on the mound in relief for Covina. Paulino Perez and Jose Castilla are the nephews of former Pirates strength and conditioning coach Frank Velasquez, an individual that Lanny Fratteri knows very well. Frank now the director of sports performance at AHN. Ball 1 to Paulino Perez. I also have the good fortune of knowing Frank. His son Caden, former North Allegheny football player, was a part of the 6A championship last year at North Allegheny. WPIAL champion in both football and track and field is Caden. And Frank and his family here watching on both Jose and Paulino. Paulino Perez swings and misses there. Count 1 and 2. And Paulino, an expert musician, a drummer and percussionist. And he bounces that one foul on the third base side. I remember on Thursday night at FanFest, you asked Paulino who his favorite drummer was.
Yeah, I thought, well, come on, give me a drummer. And, you know, Phil Collins, Ringo Starr, nothing.
You have to watch. There's some of the youngsters don't know who those guys are. Of course, we do.
Oh, thanks.
Well, no. Hey, I can feel old pretty quick sometimes. 1-2 pitch popped out of play. I'll tell a quick story since I just mentioned North Allegheny. There were a couple of players on the volleyball team, and I'll just I'll shorten the story and say I made a reference to ZZ Top, and no one knew who ZZ Top was. Made me feel a little old. The great band from Texas, the little band from Texas. Winner of this will take on Palmview, Texas tomorrow at 9 a.m. Paulino Perez battling right now with Roman Spencer. $8-0 Covina, California. Low and away on the offering.
Too bad your story didn't have legs.
Oh. 1-2. And a foul ball. Just got a piece of that one. Charlie Mays waits on deck. Paulino Perez. Battling here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another one tapped foul. Managua, Nicaragua, waiting for their chance to play. They'll be in action next against Paderborn, Germany. That'll be the final game of today. And also an elimination contest, as is this one. Right now, Covina, California in a great position at the moment, leading 8-0. Swing and a miss. Roman Spencer able to finally put away Perez. Great battle, but Spencer wins it That's the third strikeout for the right-hander. Now 2 outs at the bottom of the 5th. Charlie Mays flew out to left of the 2nd inning. Hard ground ball, foul past Craig Rivette. And the left fielder, Fabian Mares, will take care of that wayward ball off the foul. The ball handed off to Francisco Sanchez, our third base umpire. Nothing and 1 the count. Pitch in the dirt to Charlie Mays. Mays is one of a handful of players that makes a return trip to Washington. Mays will be a freshman at Garber High School, also plays football and basketball. And talking with him on Thursday night, asked him about coming back, and he said, you know, it really eases the nerves in terms of when you start this tournament. 1-1 fouled off. I think that first game always so important to get off to a good start, but also settle in. Unfortunately for these two teams, they lost their openers, now involved in this elimination contest. 1-2 on Mays. 2 outs, bases empty, 8-0 Covina. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the inning is over. Roman Spencer, 3 up, 3 down for him, and we head to the 6th. Your score, Covina, California 8, Bay County, Michigan 0.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
A spectacular play. Cannonball coming. Raise the Jolly Roger.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series 2023 continues tomorrow. The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series with 4 more games. Action begins at 9 a.m. at Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington. Tickets are available at the gate for just $8 for adults, $5 for youth 14 and under. For more information, go to plws.org. As the top of the 6th gets underway, I turn it over to Landy Fratteri to take you the rest of the way.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. Areche leading off the 6th inning, 8-0. Covina, California leads. The pitch is down low, 2 balls for Omar Areche. Hit by a pitch, sacrifice fly and a single. And he is 4 for 5 in the tournament with a home run and 3 RBIs. Takes a pitch high for ball 3. 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup against Hartman. 3-0 pitch and a called strike, 3-1. Covina, California, trying to stay alive and move on. Pitch is high, ball 4. And Areche, you know, he has been to the plate 8 times in this tournament, and only once has he been tagged with an at-bat that did not include a base hit. Here's Veith, 1 for 3, pitch down low, ball 1. Veith a double, scored a run in the 3rd inning.
Laney, very quickly as well, Brennan Pease is the new right fielder for Bay County, Michigan. You can place him in the 7th spot for Charlie Mays.
Next pitch called strike, and it's 1-1. While Covina, California has been building an 8-0 lead, Covina pitching has been quieting the Bay County bats. Pitch inside, and the count is 2-1. Bay County only 1 hit in the game today, only 1 base runner, and Covina has the 8-0 lead. Hartman's pitch is a ball to make it 3-1. 8-0 Covina leads. If Covina scores 2 runs here, there is a chance that we would be ending early, as we did with the game just in front of this one. Next pitch is outside, ball 4. So Hartman has walked 3. There have been a total of 6 walks in the game issued by Bay County pitching. And Craig Rivette is on his way to the mound.
World Series interns, press box, please.
Grant. Hey, you're all good. Go to left.
And Grant Reeder's coming in from left field.
Hey, we got runners on first and second, no outs, all right? Let's try and get a double play, okay? You all right? Can you pitch? Okay.
And Hartman started the game
we're going to
behind
go to
the
your
plate,
curveball a little bit, so be ready for it, all right? I know we didn't last time, so.
Walking towards left field.
Yeah. Hands up.
I'm down. You can let Tejada go on for 20. Huh? Hey, where's Tejada? Where's Tejada?
That's the voice of Jesse Chavez.
So what happened?
Changes for Bay County. Now pitching number 7, Grant Reeder. Now playing left field, number 1, L.J. Hartman.
You know, the changes with Hartman going out to left field, Reeder coming on as the 5th Bay County pitcher. Eight to nothing. 2 men on. And I think this brings up an interesting question. Okay, Randy?
All right.
2 men on. Do you bunt here to put the 10th run in scoring position, or is that unsportsmanlike?
No, I would bunt. I would consider it sportsmanlike in this. The way this tournament's played, I don't find any problem with that.
Line drive, foul ball. I did a baseball game between a high school game between Bethel Park and Upper St. Clair, and got involved in quite a discussion between the 2 coaches about whether you are rubbing the other team's noses in it by bunting to try to shorten the ball game. 1 strike on Martinez, who did not bunt on pitch 1 and is not bunting here. Now it's 0-2. Again, remember, if the bunt had been in order, move the runners up, base hit knocks in, runs 9 and 10. The game possibly ends after 6. Reeder's 0-2 pitch is a ball. Martinez batting, Mares next.
And of course, as we were discussing last night, it could be a situation where maybe he prefers to have Martinez swinging away in this situation.
Runners going, ground ball, base hit into left field. Another occasion where the runners were going, opening up a spot. Areche scores on the Martinez single to validate the point that Randy was just making. 9-0. And Beath advances to second, nobody out.
But to answer your original question, would I take offense to that if I were the opposing team? I personally would not. You play to win, and again, if you can save pitching, that makes a big difference when you're trying to win a championship.
Now Mares fakes a strike on the inside corner. Nobody out. A potential 10th run at second base. And the 0-1 pitch. Line drive. One hopper to the shortstop and the play to the third. Well done by Rebet. Teaming to Schufelt for the force out at third, one away. Beat the race. Martinez to second as Mares bounces into the force play. And now Ariano.
Number 28, Nathan Ariano.
Ariano in this game, 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. And the pitch to him, a ball. 9-0. Covina, California leads. Runners going again. 1-0 pitch. Rocketed skyward to left field. Runners got to get back. And the catch is made by Hartman for the second out of the inning. Boy, was that propelled high in the sky. 2 outs.
And I'll follow as well, I believe, with what we're seeing with runners in motion from manager Jesse Chavez, that he is playing for the 10 runs. By getting those runners in motion, being aggressive from that fashion.
And now Ayala, 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch low and inside, ball 1. Ayala is 1 for 2 in the game. Covina scored 5 runs in the third, 3 runs in the fifth, 1 run in the sixth, 1 run so far. And the pitch is up high, 2-0. Runner at second base, Martinez. Mares at first. And the 2-0 pitch is down low. By the way, second baseman Kohani has been positioning himself at second base to keep the runner close and then trying to, at the last minute, cover some real estate on the right side of the infield. Ayala taking 3-0. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. And that is the 7th walk given up by Bay County pitching. Now Isaac Flores. Flores 2 for 3.
Isaac Flores.
Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And Reeder's offering is low and outside, ball 1. One-0 delivery, strike on the outside corner. Nine runs for Covina, 6 RBIs. And the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field line. And a lunging catch made by left fielder Hartman to end the inning and guarantee that there will be a 7th inning. In the inning, 1 run for Covina. And after 5.5 innings of play, Covina, California 9, Bay County, Michigan nothing.
225 years in the making. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, presented by EQT, August 12th through 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds. Listen to live music with bands like Russell Dickerson, Six Gun Sally, Marcus Tyler Band, and more. Get down and dirty with motocross, drag racing, and 2 demolition derbies, plus high school bands and the school bus demolition derby. Daily admission is $10 and parking is free. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through 19th. Find out more at washingtonfair.org.
A place to share the things that matter most. At Trex, we see it too.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our adult and community services give individuals with intellectual disabilities or autism the opportunity to develop new skills, have an independent home life, and make their own choices. From personalized daily care and community participation to supervised independent living, we cater to each individual's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
So we are moving to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pony League World Series, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Video coverage provided by WVRC Media. Our executive producers Mike Parsons and Dan Lohman. Our producer Roger Lenhart and director Scott Bartlett. What happens for our crew in between games, they quickly run up to Moose's room, get a quick bite to eat, and then back to their stations. And ball one for
pinch hitter Hugh Ruff.
Thank you, sir. I looked up and saw that wasn't number 30. Hugh Ruff takes a ball, and it's 2-0. So Spencer came on in the fourth and has retired 6 of 6. Strike called, and that's after Omar Arache retired 9 of 10. 9-0. Covina leads. 2-1 pitch, and a called strike 2-2. Bay County's bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch. And a ground ball to the right side. Martinez couldn't scoop it up. And it is an E4. And that'll bring up Grant Reeder. Reeder 0 for 1 of the ball game. Brian got a ground ball to the right. And Martinez on the right side of the infield, moving to his right towards second base. All right, Reeder. Bay County's had only 2 base runners in this game. 6th inning, 9-0 Covina. Pitch outside, ball 1. Earlier today, Itagawa, Japan, came from behind, scored 4 runs in the 7th inning and beat Palmview 6-4. There's a swing and a foul ball, first base fence, and back into the bleachers. Monterey beat Manchester in 6 innings, 16-1. One of the stars of the day, the 2 significant stars, Luis Guajardo, starter and winner, retired 8 of 8 and struck out 7. And Roberto Saucedo was the owner of 3 hits and 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, swing and a miss, 1 and 2. One-two pitch. Slow roller left side, third baseman Veith cutting across the infield. He's through to first. He is above the head of first baseman Flores. Throw to second base, and the batter runner Reeder is safe at second. On the play, Ruff ends up at third base. E5. So back-to-back errors. Compounding the problem, though, from Covina's standpoint, it has a 9-0 lead. Everything right by Veith until he let go of the ball. And the second and third set up by the back-to-back errors and a pitching change. Jesse's out there. Jesse Chavez, the head coach, going out to make the changes. And the new pitcher is Moses Gogwe.
Also, we'll have a courtesy runner for Bay County, Michigan. Cooper Jones will run for Reeder at first base.
At second base?
Or excuse me, at second base, my apologies.
Who was that again? It was Jones?
Yes, Cooper Jones will run for Reeder at second.
For Covina, Spencer's going to second base from the mound. And Spencer pitching 2+ innings. And it is a 9-0 ball game. Covina, California, 5-run third, 3-run fifth, 1-run sixth.
These changes for Covina, entering the game in the 5 spot in the batting order, and now pitching number 11, Moses Gogwe. Now playing second base, number 1, Roman Spencer.
And top of the batting order for Jose
County,
Castillo.
the game is a Henderson
Castillo 0 for 2 in the game.
Number 3, Cooper
Well,
Jones. Running for the pitcher.
The shutout is of little consequence. So the infield playing back, Covina wants outs. There's a foul ball off to the right. Turns out that when you're winning by a sizable margin, you can be aggressive on the bases and you be conservative defensively. Just take the easy outs where they're there. 0-1 pitch. Ball snagged by the third baseman. His throw to the plate. See what I mean? Just take the out at first base. Fielder's choice, and a run scores for Bay County.
Second time we've seen that decision in a game today. Ground ball to third with a runner at third, and the throw goes home. You have to get the tag. There's no force out at home. The throw was off the mark, despite the best efforts of Aiden Ayala to try and swing his body around to get the tag. And so instead of going to first for the shore out, well, all you need is outs right now, but they give up the run instead.
And a called strike. I remember being taught many years ago that what you should do defensively is be thinking about it. The ball's hit to me, what do I do with it? And in that case, Beath should have been telling himself, I get the ball, I'm throwing to first base and getting an out. 1 ball, 1 strike. There is no clock in baseball that dictates the outcome of the game. I know there are clocks in baseball now, but not as it impacts the outcome of the game. Runner at first going, and the ball fouled away. And if you were paying attention, you could notice that Covina was totally ignoring the runner at first, because the runner at first took a break for second, then stopped, and Gogwe was totally ignoring him. There he goes, runner at first, swing and a miss for the out, throw to second base, out into center field for a run, throw to third, safe at third. So it's a 9-2 ball game. The strikeout being the first out of the inning. And Jesse Chavez is wondering, did the batter interfere with his catcher? The answer from the umpire is no. 3 errors in the inning.
Number 1, L.J. Hartman.
And Hartman 0 for 2 in the ball game. 9-2. Covina leads in a foul ball. Runner at third. There are 11 hits in the game. Which one is my volume for hits?
That one there.
Right there. Okay, thank you. 11 hits in the game. Bay County has 1. Pitch inside. And Bay County has scored 2 runs in this inning. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at third, 1 out. Called strike 1 and 2. Thinking of this inning, I'm reminded of, to paraphrase the Air Supply song, making runs out of nothing at all. It's the case here with the 2 runs, no hits, 3 errors. Ball in the dirt, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 9-2, bottom of the 6th. And the ground ball to first. Oh my gosh, he's going to come to the plate. Why? Why? And a run scores. Another fielder's choice. Boy, Covina has not played smart baseball or fundamentally sound defensive baseball in this inning after building an impressive 9-0 lead.
And the look from manager Chavez says it all. Is that last one may be more painful as far as fielder's choice plays in this inning.
Yeah,
than the
pretty
first.
egregious. It really is. I mean, you're right there. The second out of the inning is, what, a foot and a half away from you? That's kind of like the play of the major league team that got the rundown between home and first. So a man on, 2 outs, and Schufeld, 9-3 ball game. 3 runs on 3 errors and 2 mental mistakes. Ball fouled away. Bottom of the 6th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning ball game. 0-1 pitch, ground ball, deep in the hole, no throw, and then the throw to second goes into right field. Breaking for third is Hartman, and there is the 4th error of the inning. Base hit for Schufeld. Let's see how happy Jesse is. We'll go to him after we show you the replay. The hole, in the hole, and there was no out at second base.
If you just tuned in, you might be wondering which team is leading and which team isn't, from what we have seen in this frame.
Well, it is 1st and 3rd. I mean, consider the fact that just a moment ago, we were thinking about Covina building a 10-0 lead and having a shortened game. And now what's really prolonged the game, we guarantee there's going to be a 7th inning. 4 errors in this inning. And the pitch is outside to Kohaney. Scoreboard. 4 errors, right?
Yes, 4 errors.
1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. Bay County with 3 runs on 2 hits, and Covina's committed 4 errors.
I know we've had a bunch of errors where there should be 4 on the board. Yep, no problem.
Yeah, throw to first base. Schufeld back. I'm not sure why we would be worried about the runner at first. Ball 3. Long been believed in baseball that if you're worried about runners on base, you split your concentration and you cannot deal with the hitter in an appropriate way. So Covina has the 6-run lead, trying to find the elusive 2nd and 3rd outs at this bottom of the 6th inning. And a strike, 3-1. Kohaney, 1 for 2. He was robbed of a base hit on the real fine defensive play by Ariano in the 5th inning. Runner at first going, and it is ball 4. First walk given up by a Covina pitcher. And that brings up Perez. Melino Perez 0 for 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. It was 9-0 after 5.5 innings. Now it's 9-3 Covina. Pitch inside, ball one. The folks from Bay County, they're making a whole lot of noise, whole lot of shaking going on that right field first base side. Strike 1-1. Runner at third, Hartman, Schufeld at second, Kahaney at first. 1-1 delivery is down low. Three runs for Bay County in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Bay County has the bases loaded. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back. This vile inning, at least a vile inning from the Covina standpoint, began when Ruff, the pinch hitter, reached on an error. The next batter reached on an error. 2-2 pitch. Hit batsman with the bases loaded, and that forces in a 4th run. Hartman comes home. Schufeld to third. Kahaney to second, and Jesse Chavez to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change.
And a tough break for Gogwe because by all rights he should be out of this inning by now, with 2 fielders' choice plays that went awry.
Give him a shot.
Well, how strong is the belief from the Bay County side of the ballpark? All right, the change here. Matthew Tejada coming on as the 4th pitcher of the day. Boy, this is what's transpiring here in the 6th inning. Consider that through the first 5 innings, Areche and Spencer combined to retire 15 of 16. I mean, through the first 5 innings, Bay County had only 1 base runner. And now, here in the 6th inning, Bay County is about to send its 9th batter of the inning to the plate.
And you asked how strong is the belief? I think you very much believe right now, if you're Bay County, Michigan, with what has transpired, number one, already as evidence, and you have the bases loaded with only 1 out.
And it brings up Brennan Pease. Remember, Pease went into play right field in the top of the 6th inning. Right-handed batter. The young man from Bay City. And it will be Tejada from a full windup. 9-4 ball game. And a hit batsman. Wait a minute, hold on. Foul ball. And wait a minute. Craig Rivette is going to talk to Chris Stevens, the home plate umpire.
I'm asking.
Not a very long conversation, but that hit him. Yes, he did clip the bat, didn't he? Good job, Chris. 1 ball, 1 strike on Pease. Bases loaded, 1 out. Strike 1 and 2. Runner at third, Schufeld. Kahaney at second. Perez at first. 9-4 Covina. And the 1-2 pitch. Slow roll to right side. Second baseman Spencer throws on to first baseman Flores for the out. Scoring from third is Schupel to make it a 9-5 ball game. Gohaney to third and Perez to second. 5 runs in the inning for Bay County on 1 hit. 5 runs on 1 hit. And now, here's Ruff. Hugh Ruff takes a pitch outside ball 1. This is the guy that led off the inning and reached on an error. Little did we know that it would turn out to be the kind of half inning that it's been. Tejada's 1-ball pitch with runners at second and third. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Second time that we've seen a team bat around in this game. Covina did so in the third. There's a called strike. And it's 1-2. One-two pitch. High and outside. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Covina leads 9-5. 2-2 pitch and a foul ball back to the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. As Tejada takes a stroll. Back up on top, the right-hander. Peeking over the top of his glove. 2-2 pitch, a ball. Three and 2. The middle infielders came in to talk to the pitcher, and the pitcher was not aware they were coming in. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and a foul ball back over the press box. Runner at third is Gohaney. Perez at second. 3-2 pitch, and Ruff, living up to his name, fouls the pitch back. Three-two pitch. Hit batsman, bases loaded.
Now the pitch earlier on did not hit him, but that one certainly did. And the bases are filled for Bay County again.
You realize 8 Bay County batters have reached in this inning. Only 1 by way of a hit.
Which makes the 5-run rally even that much more impressive. Or odd, even.
And it brings up Grant Reeder. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And ball 1, Covina leading 9-5. But ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? The potential tying run is at the plate. Outside 2-0. Runner at third, Gohaney. Perez at second. Ruff at first. The loser of this game is done in the 2023 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. One-0 pitch. Strike called inside corner. Five runs for Bay County here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-1 pitch, low and outside. The 11th batter of the inning, Grant Reeder. Facing a 3-1 count. Ball 4, a bases loaded walk. forcing in run number 6. Kohani comes home. Perez to third. Rupp to second. Reeder picks up an easy RBI. It's now 9-6, Covina, California. And at the top of the batting order for Coco Castillo. In meetings all over the place. Huh. 11 batters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 11 reaching safely. 2 by hit batsmen, 2 by walks, 2 by fielders' choices, 2 by errors, 1 by a base hit. And the pitch to Castillo is a called strike. Right now, the tying run is at first base. Oh, 1 pitch. And it's outside 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Tejada steps back off the rubber. One pitch is popped out of play.
The World Series, yours to keep. Today, thanks to Washington.
A 6-run bottom of the 6th inning for Bay County, Michigan. Bay County 6 runs on 2 hits in the game. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. The throw by Beef to first base. Low throw handled by Flores. And what turns out to be, in the bottom of the 6th inning, something out of a Stephen King novel. The score going to the 7th inning, Covina 9 and Bay County 6.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
At Penn West University, we're here for it. Here for the hard workers, the life changers. Here in California, in Clarion, and in Edinburgh, and with our global online programs. At Penn West University, we're here for you. Learn more at pennwest.edu/learn.
People see Alex play and they know that she's different. It makes me want to be a better soccer player on the field.
It was just this mindset that I had from a young age that I'm going to compete in everything I work at and I want to win.
When all the eyes are on her, that's when she performs the best.
It's great to have body armor with me through my workout for the World Cup as I'm preparing to be on the biggest stage. We're just so much more powerful and strong as a team than as an individual.
Oh, well, we are ready to slide into the 7th inning.
Ticket, please come to the 50-50 room in the press box. 853-273.
The bottom of the 6th inning, I wanted to wait till after the commercial break to give you this so that you could really digest it. The totals for Bay County in the bottom of the 6th, 6 runs on 1 hit. There were 4 errors and 3 left on. 6-1-4-3, they pick 4 tonight. Top of the 7th inning. And a new first baseman, Stravinsky, takes over at first for Bay County. And Joaquin Ortiz takes a strike. Ortiz 1 for 3 in the game, 1 for 6 in the tournament. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. First baseman Stravinsky knocked the ball down and is able to get the ball in his hands and glove, and he had the hand and glove together and beat Ortiz to the bag for the first out. Not particularly stylish, but effective. As with right hand and left hand together, the tag of the bag. And here's Spencer, swing and a miss. I'm telling you, it's like since 6:30, we've been watching something from the Twilight Zone. 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Diving catch by left fielder Grant Reeder. Excuse me, by Hartman. Hartman, the left fielder. My apologies to LJ. And that young man, hopefully he's not going home after today. He might be, but that, my friends, is a major league play.
And Grant Reeder says thank you very much because he's on the mound,
Yeah,
and Hartman out there and left with that fantastic grab, and that you could see the Bay County dugout even in disbelief of that catch.
2 down. That's a Dua Lipa catch. Did you know that? Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, I know who Dua Lipa is. Now, why? How is that a Dua Lipa catch?
Because he was levitating for a period of time there.
Very nice.
Here's the 1-strike pitch to Areche. And a called strike.
Lanny, I knew you were hip, but you're more hip than I realized.
Oh, you think so,
Yeah.
huh? My all-time, not my all-time, it is my new favorite song. 0-2 pitch. And a ball down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, moonlight, starlight. One ball, 2 strikes. In the 7th inning, a 9-6 game, and the strikeout ends the inning. So let's see, is there something magical about to happen for Bay County in the bottom of the 7th? Bay County trailing 9-6, the sparkling play by Hartman in left field.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Well, there are a lot of things to remember from this Bay County Covina game. Some good, some bad. And here we go, bottom of the 7th. Bay County was trailing 9-0 after 5.5. Now it is a 9-6 ball game. Only once in this game has Covina been retired 1-2-3, and that was in the top of the 7th inning. There's a strike called on Aiden Rivette with defensive star Hartman on deck. Ground ball to short. Ortiz, and 1 away. From this 2023 Pony League World Series, I will remember, I'm sure, quite a few exciting, positive moments. And mark down the Hartman catch from the top of this inning. Hartman, who, by the way, started the game behind the plate, then went in to pitch and moved from the mound to left field. And Hartman takes a strike. Jeffrey Hartman, a ninth grader at Hemlock High School in the fall. Swings and drops a base hit into left field. Out of the reach of Mares. So the base hit by Hartman. Just the third Bay County hit of the game. It's 9-6. Covina, California lead. Just served ever so lightly into left field. And here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Schufelt. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Runner at first, 1 out. And Tejada's pitch. Breaking ball called strike, throw to first. And back safely, Hartman. The ball dropped near first base.
We have a winner in the 50-50. $388 to Leslie from Bay County.
0-1 pitch. Ground ball and a foul ball outside third. Remember, the team that loses this game is eliminated from the Pony League World Series of 2023, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Next game coming up, Managua, Nicaragua against Paderborn, Germany. And throw to first base. One on, one out, bottom of the 7th. Pitch a ball. 0-2 pitch out of the zone, hoping Tejada was hoping that Schufelt would chase it. On deck, Nolan Kohaney. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Covina, California scored 5 in the 3rd. Made it 8-0 in the 5th, 9-0 in the top of the 6th. Then in the bottom of the 6th inning, Bay County scored 6 runs. And the 1-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And the ball pops past both third baseman Beath and shortstop Ortiz. Beath ranging far to his left. And on the distraction on that left side, 2 on. That's an infield single. First and second, 1 out on the tying run at the plate for Bay County, Michigan. In Nolan Kohaney. Third baseman Beath well off the line and clearly had to be distracting his shortstop. Either way, it was going to be a tough play. Ball hit in the air to right field. Ariano going back. The ball hits at the base of the fence. Hartman comes around and scores. Run number 7 around third is Schufelt. He scores on the double by Kohaney. And now it is a 9-8 ball game. 9-8. Bay County had only 2 hits through 6 innings. It has put together 3 consecutive hits. And it is the 1-out, 2-run double of Kohaney that makes this a 1-run ball game. And how can you not think back to the plays that the infielders, the bad judgment, the bad decisions that were made when they had outs and they didn't take them?
When you harken back to the Palmview, Texas, Itagawa, Japan game, where Palmview was doing the same thing. They were giving away outs and opportunities, and that burned them in what proved to be a comeback win for Itagawa, Japan, 6-4. This a much larger deficit in this instance, multiple outs given away to Bay County, and they have capitalized and are just 1 run away from an absolutely spectacular comeback, at least to tie it. 2 runs away from coming away with a magical walk-off win.
Runner at second base, 1 out. Now Paulino Perez, who was 0 for 2, plus a hit batsman with the bases loaded. 9-8 game. Tejada's pitch, strike 1 called. And let me point out again that back in the top of the 6th inning, Covina was one run away from making it a 10-0 ball game. Next pitch is outside, 1-1.
And we brought up the conversation. Do you play aggressively to try to get to that 10th run? This is exactly why you do that.
1-1 pitch is low and outside. 2-1. Kohaney carrying the hopes of Bay County, Michigan, the runner at second base. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. 9-8. Covina leads. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to center. Areche makes the catch. 2 outs. Runner at second, 2 outs. And Charlie Mays is going to bat here. Mays had been in the game in right field. Then Pease batted after playing and going into the game to play right field a couple of innings ago.
Number 2, Charlie Mays.
Mays 0 for 2 in the game. 1 for 5 in the tournament. Covina, California 9. Bay County, Michigan 8. Tejada delivers. And the pitch is up and out. Ball 1. Center fielder quite deep. Left fielder quite deep. Right fielder in a bit. That is a balk. And now the tying run is sitting at the front door. One ball, no strikes. Runner at third. Full windup from Tejada. Breaking ball away. Mays batting. And Charbonneau is in the on-deck circle. 9-8, Covina leads. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball, foul ball down the left side. And strike 1. Kohaney at third base. Bay County, Michigan scored 6 runs on 1 hit. Took advantage of 4 Covina errors in the 6th inning to pull it within 3, and now 2 runs here in the 7th. 2-1 pitch. Pop, back out of play. And here we are. Bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 2 in the batter's box. And the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. This might be the game. Catch made by Veith. Bay County, Michigan. Gave it quite a try. Quite an effort indeed. In the 7th, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 left. Covina holds on to win, and Bay County is eliminated. Final score, Covina, California 9, Bay County, Michigan 8.
Okay.
A place to share the things that matter most. At Trex, we see it too.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trip. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Frank, what exactly are you doing?
Working on my checkbook, man. Balancing my bread.
Washington Financial Bank has mobile banking. You can manage your account from your smartphone or device.
Operator, you are so smart on this phone. Please balance my checkbook.
See how far community banking has come at Washington Financial Bank.
This phone's not so smart.
Present the awards from Pony Bahamas, Taryn Rogers, and World Series Tournaments Incorporated board member Bill Stow. Number 1, L.J. Hartman. Number 2, Charlie Mays. Number 3, Cooper Jones. Number 4, Jose Castilla. Number 7, Grant Reeder. Number 8, Seth Stravinsky. Number 9, Nolan Kohaney. Number 10, Wyatt Jeske. Number 13, Aiden Rivette. Number 14, Brennan Pease.